So, but the question is now, as she said, 𝗙𝗎નિર્ભર Bharat and all that, make in India, really there is a very big chance, not only in auto industry, but in practically every industry, what we can do. And when I say localization, it need not to be only making a parts, product, but even services. We do a lot of services, we get a lot of services, capex or material, still outside India. The question is why? I don't think that we lack anywhere in the technology, because our own colleagues outside India, they are performing too good in terms of technology, in terms of innovation, in terms of productivity. But then why we are unable to perform? That is the only question. And I am not going to give any tips, because all of you are all masters in your own area, you know what's happening. Just based on my experience in purchase or in auto industry or industry, whatever I came across till date, just I am trying to share with you. Maybe everything is known to you, nothing different in that, but just I am telling it from my perspective, how purchaser looks at it. And when I say purchaser, definitely everyone sitting in this hall is a purchaser and also a customer. Both roles we are doing. Customer is only putting a pressure on the supplier, whoever he may be. He may be a OEM, he may be a white good maker, he may be a service provider. But we only demand, and then he has to fulfill our demands. So when the question comes of localization, and today really trust me, we from TACO, we are trying to develop everything as much as possible in India. Few years back, we were importing molding tools or press tools from outside India because we were not having that capacity, capability or whatever it is. But we tried to do it. And really we are proud to say that in last couple of years, our import of tools has come down. Earlier if we were doing 100, it came down to just couple of in single digit, not even 2 digits. That was possible only and only because of our local industry supporting us, trying to take that risk, believing in themselves. No doubt we were with them to do the hand-holding, get some technology from abroad, try to develop here. That was possible and it was done. So really the first and foremost question in my opinion comes is understanding the part, what is required by the customer. I may be in tool manufacturing, I may be in capex making, I may be in a service. How much I understand my customer need. And unfortunately, sorry to say that, but other side of the world, they are far behind, far, far ahead of us. Even if I don't tell them what I need, but they understand out of their experience, because they are supplying to global market. They know, if customer has not asked for this thing, but this is hidden requirement. The way we say in the quality, spelled out requirements and unspelled out requirements, something is like that in even in customer role. They understand. So similarly, are we ready to understand what product I am going to manufacture? Who's my end customer? What are his intended requirements? What are not? And if once I start doing that, I'm sure my product will be better. And today with such latest technologies, digital twin and all that, before going actually to the shop floor, I can do it everything on my desk. Everything. And I can show it to my customer, this is what you asked, this is what I plan, this is the end result, is it okay with you? If not, you tell me what you want, I will alter it. Instead of saying we will alter it, so that it meets the end customer requirement. The moment I understand that, then definitely it can be done. And technology, yes, sometime back, I think technology was costly, we were not able to implement maybe at MSME, and definitely in India, MSME is the backbone. The entire industry, backbone is MSME. Without them, we can't survive. Especially in the automobile, if we are in a conveyor production, where every minute counts, I don't think if MSME backbone is down by even a fraction of a minute, within a very short time, OEMs will come to standstill. Because nowadays, everything is just in sequence. Nobody is holding any inventories. So downtime of machines, not only at tier 1, but tier 2, tier 3. Downtime on the logistic, trucks and everything. everything matters. So really use of latest technology to understand these pitholes or failures, risk analysis, what can go wrong, everything can be mapped. Okay, few years back, technology was costly, I'll say, but today it is quite available. Now, suppliers are helping us, don't pay upfront, pay monthly basis, pay contribution. As I use, I have to pay. A lot of different models are coming up. But am I aware of those technology? Can I make use of that technology is the question. And especially when we meet in such social gatherings or the exhibitions, all these technologies are demonstrated. We can meet a lot of different people, have a network and understand from each other. So really, once we adopt the technology, can we have another thing for JV also? Maybe joint venture, technology or financial, whichever expertise available outside. Everybody is willing to come to India today because they know now what is the market. Especially Europeans and those people, they are eager to join hands with us. Can we get a right partner? Maybe technology-wise, maybe financially, they are there to support us. Because there is a question of their survival now there. Because no longer we can import cost, duty, forex currency, lot of challenges due to these all wars and everything on supply chain. So definitely we need to make it in India. So these people are ready to help us. Only do we identify right partner there. And the thing which is already proved there, I need not to reinvent the wheel. Simply get it. Maybe some changes I have to do to suit my local requirements, local customer needs. I can do it. So those things are definitely available and a lot of government agencies are also working, also trying to help us. A lot of Chamber of Commerce and those people, they have a list for the collaborators. Do we make a use of it? Many times OEMs or Tier 1 suggest suppliers. We do it. Yes, you join, you get this technology in India, we will support you because we don't want to import anymore. So are we getting that opportunity and utilizing that opportunity is the really question today. And most important is the cluster way of manufacturing. Today, if I start producing everything, I need a huge investment. Then that volume comes in. Still, in India, we don't have that large volume as compared to China and Taiwan because they are the global suppliers. We are not up to that mark. Reasons may be hundreds why we are not. It's not that we cannot produce volume. Only question, in my opinion, I can produce first piece perfect, second piece perfect. When it comes to the 99th, 98th, I start giving all philosophy. 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗄 का खेल है सर, एक आध बार तो फेल हो ही जाता है. हाथों की पांचों उंगलियां कहाँ सेम है सर, क्या करें? अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऐसे एक्सक्यूज बाहर नहीं है. मुझे नहीं मालूम उन लोगों की पांचों उंगलियां सेम है क्या, वहाँ 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗏 नहीं है क्या, वहाँ बारिश नहीं आती क्या? And instead of saying zero defect, why don't we change our mindset to 100% accurate? Why should I say defect? When I can produce 98, 99 parts perfectly, what goes wrong in that last part? Many factories still show accident-free day. Am I expecting accident? Or safe working days? What I want? 100% safe working days. I want 100% okay. But we call in industry many times, चलो आज rejection meeting है जाते हैं. Rejection meeting नहीं है बाबा. How can I make 100% okay meeting? And definitely, if I am not knowledgeable, how can I make 99 parts okay? If my machine is not performing, how can I make 99 parts okay and only last part fails? That may be last or maybe first or in between, anywhere. I am not saying which part it is. But definitely I know my job. But that last mile or last thing, really we need to work on. And India loves the game of cricket too much. Everything happens in last over and last ball. Matches are won. Those batsmen never gives up or that bowler never give up. Till the last ball is done, match is not over and anything can happen. Some of you may still remember Javed Miandad 6. Or even the last couple of weeks back match. So what is true in the same thing is true in the industry also. is all mindset in my opinion. We need to stop that zero defect. 100% okay. No accident-free days, safe working days. Then and then this mindset is going to change in the industry. That's my opinion. And customer-based marketing or those things, really what customer needs. Many times suppliers do come to us and they market what they have, what the product. Before asking, okay, I have such and such solution, these are my success stories, how I can help you? What are your pain areas? What are your problems? What are your challenges? They may not be as hi-fi as this product maker has sorted out with other people. We may have small challenges, but still we have a challenge. If those are taken care by the supplier, so we tell them we don't need product, we need a solution provider. If you are there to give me solution, most welcome. Otherwise, just buying a product and using it may not be directly one-to-one applicable for my application. So really we need to change that word little bit, am I solution provider? And especially when in purchase, when any supplier comes to us, our first question is he takes order, very good, but after few months, we start getting headache, lot of. So when the same supplier comes again for the additional business, we clearly or bluntly, we have to tell them, dear, you are here on the other side of the table to buy my headache or to give me headache. You decide. If you are ready to buy my headache, most welcome. If you are here to give me headache, then I have enough. So really, do we treat customer as a partner? We talk all on that. Customer is my partner, supplier is my partner, and Mahatma Gandhi ji ka bahut bada slide hai, oh God, customer is a God and all that. Do we really do it? That question. Once we start doing it, then I don't think business is a limitation for it, it's just fallout. Just take an example. Nowadays, every one of you, I'm sure, must be ordering something or the other product online. Let it be any platform. For example, if we say Amazon. How many of you really have done the follow-up with Amazon after putting order? Mere order ka kya hua? If anyone can raise the hand, I'll be really very happy. You have done the follow-up with Amazon. How many times you had experienced that?
8 times out of 10.
8 times out of 10. Very good. Anyone else? At least in this all, whatever, he may be just 1 or 2%.
Sometimes for refund. Sometimes for refund.
That's okay. Refund is secondary. First, placing the order, whether my order is booked, whether material is started, whether material is on the way, when it will be delivered, expected delivery, it is delivered to so and so person at your home or office. All this data comes to me on my cell. So is it not my supplier is updating me continuously what is happening at his end for me? But what happens in the industry, when the order is given, unfortunately that buyer keeps on chasing. Today I need 100 pieces at 10 o'clock. Sir, nahi hoga, 90 dunga. How do I run my conveyor? Just imagine if we are making a car requires thousands of parts and everything is just in sequence. And if the car conveyor stops for any one particular supplier, what other 99 suppliers have to do? Trust me, we have to stop our production in our tier 1 factories after maybe a couple of hours. Because nothing is getting unloaded at OEM. Trucks are full. My shop is full. We don't have storage. We have to stop production. What a disaster it is. Outside the OEM factories, lots of trucks are in line. And to set it right, it takes hours together. But just simple mistake by one of the suppliers. So really we need to understand customer pain by putting ourselves into his shoes. And the moment we give him guarantee, trust me, I will supply you 100%, he will not import anything. How we buy his headache, that's what just simple example I want to say. I have never done follow with any of the platform. Let it be food I deliver, I go to Amazon or anybody. Similarly, communication, the way this communication I am talking between the supplier and the customer relationship, communication within my own organization, everybody is focusing upskilling or skill development on the shop floor. What is happening in other departments? Their communication. And when I say zero defect or 100% accuracy, whatever, why only on shop floor? Why not in other departments? Right from security. Security guy makes a wrong entry of the material by just, if he is entering challan number or bill number, how disastrous it can be at the end. So he is also equally important link. But very few business units I found, they pay attention to the entire chain for skill development or training, or maybe in-house training, maybe outside training, or maybe nowadays lots of training films are available on YouTube and those different platforms. Absolutely no cost. It's a question only, am I willing to develop my own team? And how I am motivating them to do best today as compared with my yesterday. We clap for 𝗙𝗂𝘁𝗂𝗿𝗄. Yes, fantastic player, Olympic player. Who's stopping me to become that? Is only my question. So it is not a business is less. Today business is ready on our platter. Trust us, lot of export orders, lot of tier 1 suppliers are leaving because we are not getting support by tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 industry. Yes, trust us, we will give you these products in time, quality, cost, everything. And when I say only QCD, that's not the norms today. Safety is very important norm. Very, very important. Anything untoward happens at even tier 3 or tier 4 supplier, or even on the vehicle which is carrying on the road, still all of us, we are affected very badly. Percentage has gone down of the vehicle failure on the road, but still it is there and it is killing the entire industry still. Really, we need to take care of our that logistic partner also, development of him also. We'll have to do hand-holding. Because unfortunately, skilled manpower availability is a big nightmare today. In any part of our industry. Let it be auto industry, let it be textile, let it be any industry. I am not just saying the auto industry. So we'll have to develop skilled manpower. We can, otherwise simple question I will ask, what is China and Taiwan or any part of industry? What machines they are using, what cutting tools they are using, what softwares they are using, what raw material they are using, and what we are using in India. What is the difference? If I say of any tool room, if they are using Makino, Madak, all such machines, we are using same machines. Cutting tools same. CATIA and all those softwares absolutely same. Mold stimulation software same. But still I am unable to give that productivity or that quality what these people are giving. In my simple understanding, the man behind the machine is making a difference. If I get that man also from there along with the machine and tools and software, my shop will also start performing same. I think many of you will agree with me. Unfortunately, we cannot get that. We can get all things on this side. Behind us only, we have to put our person. And there is no tablets or medicines available to transform the mindset. No medical industry has done yet. Ranbaxy or Cadila or anybody. We have to work continuously with our own team. Skill development centers will have to start, or we'll have to support those people who are doing in that. And then only we can get a good quality manpower. And just not good quality manpower on the shop floor, but at every level in the organization. Maybe design and those things also. Because a simple mistake in design is killing my product. And that is known much when it gets on the shop floor. For him, it is a simple mistake, but for all of us, it's time is lost. It's to compare with the car industry earlier, car launch right from drawing board to the road, it used to take years together, at least 2 to 3 years. Now it is few months. It has become that fast. And any mistake is going to delay my product launch. And not only product launch, hundreds of supplier loss. Because everybody has calculated on the capacity. So how reliable is my manpower? How I take care of them, skill development or upskilling or getting a correct person, really will have to work. Maybe like outside world companies will have to start talking with these colleges, institutes, getting their students early involvement in industry, train them, let them go back to the institute, learn. So we may get little better student. But really we'll have to think in differently now. Another my observation, again, sorry friends, quality management system we have practically everybody. All beautiful certificates are there in every offices, everywhere. In every supplier's PPT, first thing we see, IITF, these, that, all beautiful certificates. We ask simple question, these certificates are meant there or I can see in the shop? If I am following those principles in the shop, then I don't think I need to be certified by somebody. I don't think. But unfortunately, those certificates are only on the wall. And when the auditor is going to come, his first few days, pilot car comes with lot of Xerox and those engineers and everybody. All manuals are made, all worksheets are made, SOPs are made, everything is made, updated. And then audit is clear, I get mark, certificate is valid again, renewal. And next day onwards, if by mistake auditor comes back that I left my bag yesterday here, I want to recollect, he can see an entire different plant. Right or wrong? Why it happens? Because that certificate is not in my blood, not in my gene. And unless it comes, transformation is not going to happen. Means, just recently we had to visit China and really to see their productivity. Robots are working with the less speed, but humans are working with the higher speeds. If anybody has a doubt, I can show the film. And the way they work and the way dedication is there on the shop floor or the any part is tremendous. Tremendous. We can also do it. That's what we support, making localization as much business as we can do. Really, sky is the limit or beyond the sky, I will say. Only we need to change our gears little bit and really focus on the excellence. All these technologies, products, everything is available today. Let us make use of it. But just what I did yesterday is gone. Today I have to excel. Maybe 1%, maybe 1%. And then the whole world is looking at us as a China plus. I will say whole world will look at how to surpass India. Forget about China. And that capacity we have. We have a brain. And we'll wish everything. Only consistency is required. Item after item, product after item. No defect at all. And these all software people will be happy to give. Sorry, Simon. Yeah, thank you friends with this. But really I think future is very bright for us. Let's work on that. Thank you.